We're doing a video of how your Cool Days originated. And with me is Lillian Arsenal, one of the original members of our committee back in, long ago. Anyway, I want to start off with how your Cool Days originated. You see that point over there? That's where it all started from. One day, Ken, late Ken Albert called me and he said, "Can you come and pick me up?" I said, "Yeah, sure." We went for a ride and then we came back to that point and we were sitting in a boat. "Peter, we should start something like the Paw has, meaning the dog team championship. We should start something like that, but we'll do it in the summer." I said, "Yeah, we should." And this was having you a few beers with it.
In the water?
And well, look what we have here. So, the York Food Day is one of the biggest events, I would say, in Manitoba. We've had a lot of visitors from all over the world. I remember a couple that came here one summer. They were from Scotland and they had connections to Norway House, to the York boat, the York Boudera. The next week, he called me up. Says, "Peter, do you remember what we were talking about last weekend?" I said, "Yeah. Can you come over? Maybe we can discuss it more." All the week though, I was thinking, what can we do? What can we do? And then I started thinking, well, Norway House was the hub of the York boat era. Maybe that's what we can do. So I met up with late Ken again, and we started talking about it. He asked me, "What do you think we should do?" "Maybe York boat races," he said. Then that's when I told him, I said, "That's what I was thinking about all week. Look at that way with York boats." So we started recruiting members. Lillian was one of the first ones to be recruited. And then we started getting bigger and bigger members. We started having meetings. We didn't have any money, nothing, no boat, nothing. So we had to borrow a York boat from, what's that place called?
The archives. Manitoba Archives.
Yeah, Manitoba. That's where we borrowed the boat from. When the first year we had this thing, one boat. One. And so we, like I said, we had nothing, no money, nothing at all. So we went to Winnipeg to go and meet up with breweries to ask for donations. We had to pay our own way there, pay our hotel rooms and everything. So that was our way of contributing to your food needs. Oh, we were poor. Nothing at all. Nothing. Now look at it now. All these, everything here. I see the on Facebook. I didn't come to the concert last night, but the people were sure enjoying themselves when they saw the videos. And man, that's how big it's gotten. When we started off with nothing, we're way up there now. this is something that I never dreamt would get to be big, this big. We have everything now. We are so lucky. And that time, nobody got paid. We had to do all the work ourselves. Today, they have security, people cook like Hattie, and we feed it. Well, she feeds all the people,
We.
visitors, and everything. Thank you, Hattie. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So, 90%, I would say, maybe 95, are gone already. I think there's only Lillian, Sylvia,
Ida Moore. Oh, no.
and
Ida
Ida,
McKay.
Ida McKay.
Yeah.
Well, everybody else is gone. One summer we did oars, laid them down, those that were gone already, and a few were standing up, was still alive.
And that was 10. That was in 2014. There was 10 standing up.
Now there's 4 of us now. So, maybe next summer, by this time next summer, we'll be all gone. You never know. I hope not. But, it was hard. It was hard, I'll tell you. I remember getting home about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and getting up at 6, 7 to start all over again. That's how hard it was. So it was a hard thing to do. But I'm glad we didn't give up. Now we have all this. A lot of communities don't have what we have. We are so lucky to have it. But that point, that's where everything started. Lake Ken Albert. And I started talking about this. Now that you see what we have, it's amazing how we came so far. And this Hattie here
There's a quote.
and all her helpers have been feeding people for how many years now, Hattie?
Oh, I don't even remember. When did it start? For 30 years.
The first, very, very first York Boat Days was August the 4th, 1974.
Oh, but I started in 1994.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, 1994. So that's over 30 years ago. She's been cooking for over 30 years ago with all her helpers and that. So, Hattie, thank you very much for all you do.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you can keep going.
I hope so. And then we started from there, look. Oh, never down the pike.
Yeah.
Guanuta, Agoninti. Oh,
That's it,
can I talk Greek?
Of course, of course.
But the Greek home card started this Greek home cards.
That's
Like
right.
Ronnie, Miss Organ, John,
Yeah,
the late
yeah.
Gordon.
Quite a few of them are
Yeah.
gone now.
Greek home cards, all that.
Yeah, it's
But none of them are here, just me. I stick all through it.
yeah, it's amazing how they can do so much.
And we didn't get paid.
Yeah,
We did it for free.
yeah, that's
But
right.
the thing is, why we did that was Island Lakers, Garden Hill. They
Yes,
didn't have food to eat.
that's right.
Started off with panak and tea.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
panak. But we donated that. We the free home cards, eh? We bought the stuff and fed them.
See,
Macaroni, crap, what do you call that, fried bannock and seaweed.
Yeah.
And we didn't have those kind, look, what do you call those, fire pits?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an open new
Open,
thing.
yeah. Sisig on a crop.
So that's what I mean. Everything is growing bigger and bigger
And
every
it got
year.
bigger and bigger, then we got bait.
Yeah.
It was it.
I remember one summer over here, chief and council at the time threw in some money to give her 25 years, I think. They gave her $2,500, $100 for every year she's been cooking. And they asked her, said, Hattie, do you want to say something? He said, thank you, and walked away. These are some of our helpers. Two more coming there. Lillian, is there something you want to add?
Probably I'll just go back to some of the stuff that you said already. Like I said, the very first one was August the 4th, 1974. And the York boat that we rented, I guess you want to say, from the archives, was brought up on the Joe Simpson on a flat deck. And we had to leave it at the Hudson Bay, tied, so it would, the boards would swell up enough to be able to use it for a race. I think actually we borrowed two. The other one never got working. We could just, it filled up with water and it sank. So we had to put it out onto dry dock until it was returned. And I remember the meetings happening, and our second last one we had was in Winnipeg, and we met with Indian Affairs, came and sponsored that time, and the chief then was Jean Foster, and she came too, and she really helped us try and prove what we were trying to start, and who would know that what we'd started to be what it is today. And it was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of work. And I remember working all day and then going down. Franklin, I hope you're listening. I wish you could have come and slung your own beer that you ended up beer garden so badly, but I ended up slinging the beer all evening till 1 a.m. and then going back to work the next morning. But I'm glad that I was part of history. I guess you can call it history. And I appreciate all the younger people now that are getting involved. And I hope they keep this place going.
But I'm glad she agreed to come with me. It's been all these years, right from the inception of Yorkwood days, she's been there. And thank you again, Lillian. Anything else?
Thank you.
Tayangas kokmetsiogo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just started, 2 years, 3 years
Last year?
last year. Yeah, it's gonna take.
But I think we should thank, what's his name, the guy that wouldn't come? The one that opens the cans with a pocket knife? You just mentioned him. Carl, thank
yeah.
you for all the years you've been cutting open beans.
No
My
can
son's been
openers.
helping me for 20 years.
Yeah.
Oliver?
Open. And all the people that donated the food to eat, and it's done so well. You're a perfect cook.
Thank you. Perfect cooks we have. Hardworking
Yeah, they're hardworking ladies
man.
and gentlemen. They stay here by the fire, and it's hot by that fire. And they do it every day.
We were cooking in the rain yesterday. That one. And we promised a shake there and never happened.
So
You
on,
know, Quap
on the
donated
last day
lumber.
of this of this York boat days. We want all the cooks, all the works to run down the bank and dive in there.
When?
Are you kidding?
I'm just kidding.
I can't do that. I know how to swim.
So anyway, that's that was our hope that this was done, and we finally got to do it before we left too.
Before we're all dead.
Is that anything else, Lillian?
I'm old. I can't remember everything.
Yeah, I know it's hard to remember all
Yeah.
the things that we went through, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Don't show it on TV.
So, with that, we just want to say thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
That's it.
Hope to see you next summer.
I hope so.
Yeah.